Now, Dawand Jones is going to get a start against the Steelers. Take a look at Brian Baldinger breaking down his performance against the Bengals after he went in for the injured Jack Conklin.
You watch this right here. This is play action. Like here he is blocking DJ Reader. These are two big people. The ground shakes. There's tremors right there when they go at it, right? But watch this little shot right to the throat. Bam. Look who's winning that battle right there. That's 750 pounds. Deshaun Watson make the throw. All right, now you get this. What does this feel like if you're Sam Hubbard? Like Sam Hubbard is a good player, a great player. Like really, like been to Super Bowls and AFC championship games. But when Big Thanos sits on you like that, what can you do? Like, you just like, man, is that a bad dream or what? And then Chubb started going right. The outside zone. They're getting guys on skates right here. Chubb's like, little cut, right to the free safety. Bam, nobody wants to feel that. Then you get this right here. You get this like, I said he's like a Pacific manta. His wingspan is so big. Like here he is just swimming through the waters of Cleveland's lake right there. Just taking Logan Wilson and just running him just to the other side of the field. And there goes Chubb, right? Look at him. Watch him. He runs him from one side of Cleveland to the other side. Like there he is. Right off the screen. Big Thanos. Excellent debut yesterday.
And, Jeff, that reminds me of the scene from The Blind Side. He's going to take him to the bus and make sure he gets back to Cincinnati okay. Relative to the challenge that he has in Pittsburgh, T.J. Watt will likely try to find him.
Well, if everybody remembers a couple of years ago on Monday Night Football, the Cleveland Browns traveled to Pittsburgh for a Monday Night Affair. The Browns started a right tackle that night named James Hudson. T.J. Watt had 4 sacks. And that night, the Browns kind of left James Hudson alone, which really, really seemed odd. Certainly after the first sack, certainly after the second sack, and they kind of kept it going on. But, the plan will be, we'll give him help if he needs it. But, the Browns obviously thought a lot higher of Dawand Jones than a lot of other teams in the NFL and just had the opportunity to grab him where he did. The pass blocking to this point, look, this is the talk of summer. This was the biggest talking point of the Browns summer, whether it was practices, whether it was preseason games, was just how smooth and how polished and how ready this guy looked. And Brian Baldinger, before that breakdown, was breaking him down every week during the summer and said he's ready to go. The Browns kind of have a problem because he's ready to play, but the Browns have a right tackle. Sometimes, things sometimes have a way of, finding a way to work out. And sadly that, Jack Conklin is now gone for the year. But the Browns, it was just kind of like, oh, okay. I mean, it's terrible, but it's not like, oh, no, we have a problem because we have a guy that we feel is really ready to go. People have questions about the run blocking. And you got to keep in mind, when he was playing in the summer, he obviously never took it down with Nick Chubb because Nick Chubb's not out there. So he's in a point now where the play speed is picking up as far as the run. So that, will it take a little time to improve? But, I mean, you saw a couple of clips there. He obviously knows what he's doing. He knows where he's supposed to be. It's just getting, basically himself, more reps and just being able to fine-tune it. When he's going to be out there standing right next to Wyatt Teller, who's obviously a student of the game and knows this offense like the back of his hand. The Browns could probably get equal play of what they were going to get out of Jack Conklin this year with the way Dawand Jones looks now. And there is always basically, the mountain unit. It takes time to get around Dawand Jones. Even if he doesn't get his hands on you, you ain't making it around Dawand Jones in a half a second. It's going to take some time to move around 6'8", 360.